Hey lovelies, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be setting up our month for April. If that is something that you are interested in, please stay tuned. Hello, and welcome back to my channel, my lovely people. Today we are going to be setting up for April. We are going to be taking out all of our March stuff and we're going to be putting in all of our April stuff. I am so very excited to share this with you guys. Hopefully next week I will have the video showing you guys me labeling all of the tabs. Nothing has been changed. Nothing has been added for an entire month in this planner. I am so excited about it. And let's go ahead and get started for setting up April, shall we? Not only are we going to be putting the inserts in here for April, you will see that there are some quarterly things that are going to be going in here because, as you guys know, the 1st of April is the first day of the second quarter and we need to prepare for our quarterly goals. That will not be in this video. That will be the video after this. But yeah, just in case you guys are like, wait a minute, that's not April. That's, you know, something else. Yes, there will be certain quarterly things that I am setting up in here as well. And yeah, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so I know that I said we were going to be taking out March, but I still have a few days left in March and I realized that I probably should leave those in here until that is complete. So I'm going to go ahead and put these pages. I'm going to take out my goals tracker, but I'm going to put my monthly back in here and I'm going to move the April to the back just so I can keep them in here a couple of days. Yes, I know that that means that my planner is going to be super, super chunky, but I'm okay with that until, you know, we get ready for time of switching. So I'm actually going to be switching it here, because this will be the last day. This will be the last Sunday before this week starts, April. And during that last week, I'm normally ready to switch over as it is. So, okay. Because see, the 1st is Saturday of this week. So I might switch it for Saturday, but I'm not sure. But I'm gonna leave it up here for now, and then we will decide closer to time. Because I still have a whole week until I need to be prepared to switch over. But I wanted to get this up for you guys because I promised I would do it earlier. Okay, and as you will have seen, I only have 2 weeks worth of dailies in here. What I'm currently working on for my shop is a daily insert for myself. So if you would have seen my last setup video, you would have seen that I talked about taking apart a daily Christian planner and punching holes in it to put in here. I like a lot of this. I don't need a lot of this, but there are certain things that I do need in a daily that I don't have. So I will be making a daily for general use for my website, for my Etsy store. There is one currently on there. It's called like dailies plus meals. So it's got the hourly schedule on it, plus a section for you to be able to put meals and such. I realized I don't need that with the fact that I do that in my wellness planner, and I like the way my wellness planner is set up. So I don't need that in my dailies anymore, but I do know that a couple of people have purchased one and I've really enjoyed it, so I'm going to leave it. But I'm also going to create a generic one that's just going to have like a schedule, a place to put task lists, and then the back of it will probably either be just the next daily or a section for like notes just for jotting. But yeah. So but I don't have that fully planned. So I have this week in here, and then it just goes straight into the next week because I don't have the dailies ready yet for me to print. But yeah, okay, so let's do a quick flip. And this is gonna drive me nuts. I originally did that so that it would hopefully start curling the other way and straighten itself back out, but it has not. And the only thing that it's accomplishing is driving me bananas. So we are flipping it back. So now it curls into the planner, which is fine. Okay. So we have our new goals page, which I will do a video setting this up with you guys. We have, she is like super chunky right now. I don't know if you guys can see that, but she is super chunky right now. And so flipping her is proving to be difficult. The next one we have is our monthly, which I did insert back here. Okay. So we have our monthly, and then we have our weeklies, which we are sticking with these. These dates are not correct. This was for something else that I was doing. I need to erase these. But as you guys know, my weeklies are for my work planning stuff, my anything that I need to do at Brown. And then we have our dailies, which I have most of those set up. See, the first is on Saturday. And then those are all the same. I have continued to use the Dash from my Etsy store. This is called The Dash if you're looking for it. So same concept on this side, like the Happy Planner, breaking it down into this, but then this is more of a dashboard. So you've got 2 different checklists that you can use, and then 3 different sized boxes that you can use. But I've stuck with those because that works really well for me for my work planner. I tried a vertical hourly layout for work. That didn't work. There wasn't enough space to put like to-do lists and stuff. I tried just regular vertical blocking, and yes, that worked, but I didn't really like it. This I have learned works really well for me because it's not normally a lot of daily to-do things. It's just something that has to get done through the week. There are specific things that have to get done on certain days. Like on Wednesday, I have to remember that we need to take our trash out. On Monday and Wednesday, we send out cargo to other libraries. So there are certain specific daily tasks that have to be accomplished, and those go in the boxes. But for just normal ongoing to-do lists, I normally put over here. So this is my normal ongoing to-do list from week to week. So it's not a specific deadline that it has to be done by, but it is something that I need to be working on. If I have time open up on one of my normal days, then I can check out that list and be like, oh, I could do this in half an hour and check it off. This is normally stuff that like starts to occur. Like if we get books in, I need to make sure that I link books. Or right now, most of what goes in this box for me is our summer reading stuff, because I do a lot of our flyers and advertising and our graphics and stuff like that. I have a lot that has to get done before summer reading starts, so that is my box for summer reading things. This is where I normally put our statistics, so Instagram followers, TikTok followers, etc. Those statistics go in here from the beginning of the week to the end of the week. A lot of times I put washi down here, or like last week I used it for a checklist for all of our storytime stuff that needed to get done. And then this box is very, very versatile. I kind of use it for just whatever. I put all of our Instagram posts up here. So this is still my box for Instagram. It's just our work Instagram, like what needs to get posted every day, what I need to do for those, etc. Then we go into our reading tracker. The only thing that gets added is another monthly review sheet. I'm going to be doing a short reel on this for you guys soon, so you can see how I finish out the month. As you can already tell, throughout the entire month, I write down the books that I have read during that month. I go ahead and set my goal for the next month, but then I go back and I fill all these out. So I will be doing a reel for that for you guys. All of these stay in. I might actually take... No, I probably won't. I'll probably leave them. I was thinking that maybe after each month I would take, like if I had finished a full sheet, I would take it out and move it over to my reading planner. But I think I'm just going to leave it so that way I can look back and be like, oh yeah, I read this. You know, I would recommend this or whatever. But I don't think any other sheets got added into our... Oh, I did add this last month. All the books that are currently on my shelves, there are 12 pages here of everything that's on my personal shelf that I own. Next we have, I did some of these. I'm calling them author trackers. Obviously this one's not a specific author. It's a series, but written by different authors, but it's one complete series that's in here. I've done, but most of them are authors. So you get the series name, and then the books in that series, what year they were published. And basically for me, this is just going to be like checking it off that I've read it. So VC Andrews is one of the authors that I want to completely read this year. So I've created a checklist for her, but yeah. And I don't know why, but my printer is being odd and it started printing on a different side. It was bizarre. But yeah, so you get the series and then everything in that series and then the year that it was there. And you can either like check it off that you've bought it, it's currently on your shelf, you've collected it, or you can check it off that you've read it. So for me, I'm going to use them for reading. So I've done VC Andrews because I know I want to read her by the end of the year, but I've also done some of my favorite authors. Holly Black, Kira Cass, PC Cast, Cassandra Clare, Melissa De La Cruz, she's one of my absolute favorites. Cami Garcia, Rochelle Mead, Rick Riordan, my absolute favorite. LJ Smith, Maggie Stiver, Jessica Townsend, who has written my favorite book series. Caroline Peckham and Suzanne Valentina. If you've seen the TikTok book talk things about Zodiac Academy, that's how I got started on hers. And I think that's everything that I have. I am wanting to make a J.K. Rowling and a Kate Robert But those are the only two that I don't think I have finished that are on my list still. But yeah, if that's something that you guys would like to be able to purchase in my shop, let me know. I'm not sure how I feel about that, being able to sell trackers for authors. I don't know. I'd have to look into that, but if it's something you guys are interested in, please let me know in the comments below, because then I will actually look into it and see what I can do for you guys. If nothing else, I don't know, maybe I will offer it as a freebie, or you could get one for free or something, and I can see how well they do, or I don't know. If it's something you're interested in, let me know in the comments below. But that's what I've added for the month. These are my new TV series trackers. They will be added at the beginning of April. My movie tracker, nothing gets added in there because those are all like ongoing things. This is a section that I've added that is new. It's just an ongoing to-do list. So things that keep popping up on my to be done list, and they just keep getting transferred from week to week. I'm obviously in a mental state right now where certain things are not getting done, but I don't want to forget that I want to do them, so I'm just keeping a list of them. Then we go into our wellness. So I've added all of my April pages in here for the wellness section. I've added all my pages in here for my food log section. I added a new exercise tracker. Oh, I messed up. So new gym on 2 days and exercise tracker. This is what I mean by the tracker. So I write in the days that I did a workout or not. Obviously, I am failing miserably here in March, but that also contributes a lot to my depression and having absolutely no motivation to do much of anything. All the energy that I use and exert through the day is basically to get up, go to work, people for the amount of time that I need to people, and then come home. So, but I am trying again for April. I am determined to get back to it, even if it kills me. There are also a lot of other factors and steps going into that. So yeah, but I've added 2 weeks in here. So because they're undated, if I don't do it the first week, I'm not wasting an entire, 12 pages on blank pages. So tracker plus 2-day gym insert. We added the new mood tracker back here, which now I'm not going to be able to find because they're all going to go together. So April's mood tracker with my daily journal. This is actually something that I have started to keep up with and I have quite enjoyed as part of my morning routine. So I'm going to keep that. I still have a section for therapy notes. I think the last time I set up, I had the section here, but I didn't have my insert for it. And then we added another month on one page to track all of my mom's statistics regarding that. And then we added our new monthly budget sheet in here. So that's everything that gets added every month. Most of everything else that stays in here is stuff that gets added as needed or is just an ongoing thing. So that is everything that I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this quick little April setup video. I will have April setup part 2 in a couple of days or next week, showing you how I actually write in the planner to get set up for the month. That video will be probably twice as long because I'm actually sitting down to take the time to write everything in. If you have enjoyed this video, please hit that thumbs up button. If this is a video that you would like to see more of, please hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys in a couple of days for another video. Bye guys.